All right, before we talk about this game, thank you for everyone that stopped by. I did have some Giants fans that were in there too, so that was fun to just kind of mess around with and whatnot. This game, I woke up early for this game. I don't know why I did, because they clearly were not awake at 2:30 or whatever, 3:30 in the afternoon, whatever time it was. This game started in London. This is on Coach. I've been saying it 2 years. 2 years I've been saying this. We put up 0 points. If you don't count the safety because it's garbage time, it doesn't really count. We put up 0 points in the second half again. We constantly do this. All the time. This is on Matt LaFleur. He does not know how to call an offense in the second half. They get a lead, 10-point, 14-point lead in the first half, and they're like, screw it. We're done. We quit. Every single time. 2 years. 2 years. This is why we suck in the postseason, because you have a coaching staff like this, a head coach like this, where I gave him the first year, his rookie year, as our head coach, because it's like, okay, I don't expect to win a Super Bowl first year or whatever. We overachieved. I think that was the Niners, the 2019, I think that was the Niners NFC Championship game that we got to. We overachieved that year. Then, again, playoffs again, against Brady this time. And just, it was weird play calling. Yes, you can point to that, no call holding Lazard and whatnot. Then, again, Niners. Offense was terrible in the postseason against the Niners last year. This is how it always is. This is how it's always been for 2 years. No one has called out, at least I have not seen a lot of people call out Matt LaFleur until now. I'm seeing it now. I have in another page open, I have the postseason recap. I was just watching Matt LaFleur talk. This is on him. This is on the coaching staff. Joe Barry, yeah, kind of. It's his, technically we're going into his second year. He's had 1 full year in 5 games. But that defense looked astounding. Amazing, spectacular, goated even in the divisional round playoffs against the Niners last year. First year defensive head coach for us, and he had a great playoff appearance, great end of the season last year, which again, he can turn it around at the end of this season, the last part of the season, we can do it again, I think. But the offense, you can't. Matt LaFleur is not, it's dumb. He's overrated. In my opinion, he's overrated. It's just absolutely terrible. This is on the offense again. Now, yes, the defense sucked, but it's Saquon. What did he have? Okay, 70 yards. Okay, one 40-yard dash, 140-yard long run, and otherwise 30 yards on 12 carries, essentially. So that's not bad. But when they're lining up in Wildcat and Daniel Jones, what did Daniel Jones have? 37 yards. 37. They did not adjust to Daniel Jones running in the second half. No QB spy or anything. They had designed QB runs for Daniel Jones. Speaking of Dable did an amazing job. I liked the hiring of Dable in this past offseason for the Giants. I didn't really touch on it, but I like this hiring. This is why. We can talk about the Cowboys game. Yes, they did bad against the Cowboys game. Every other game, they're 4-1. They're looking pretty good. Now, it's not the greatest, spectacular, best, competition out there, but you're 4-1. You're trying to keep pace with Philly, who is undefeated, who they have to, I think they go to, is that up here? I think they go to Arizona. Yes, they go to Arizona today. So if they lose that, you're right up there. You're a half game behind Philly. Or maybe tiebreakers means you're ahead. I don't know. No, because you're 0-1 in your division. So, but the Giants defense played amazing. The Giants offense played very good. They had Kenny Golladay out. They had, I forget who else. They had like 4 or 5 people out today. This obviously won't show it. No interceptions for either team. Bunting, kicking, yeah, 124 yards, 100 yards, 24-yard difference there. 56 yards, longest was 23. Yeah, so nothing, crazy on special teams. But this team, I mean, Jair Alexander was getting upset at the end, too. And Rasul Douglas... Rasul Douglas had a terrible game. He had like 4 penalties called on him for defensive pass interference. He threw a guy to the ground essentially on one of those. It's just, he had a terrible, terrible, terrible day. But it was like offense again. When they had a drive, got down inside end of the game, inside the 5-yard line, 3rd and 2. You have A.J. Dillon in the backfield. You know they're blitzing. It's 2-down territory. Maybe you go with the run and you pray A.J. Dillon can get the first down. It's 3rd and 2. You had 2 down. That was 4-down territory no matter what. You had 2 downs to get 2 yards. You know they blitzed on 3rd down and 4th down. So maybe you lose 2-3 yards if you run on 3rd down. Then you put it in Rodgers' hands for 4th down. 3rd down, you had a blitz coming off. Rodgers picked his guy, stared at him, and the Giants just got their hands up, batted it down. Then, again, 4th down, which it would have been incomplete either way because the Giants' corner was all over. I think it was Lazard on the right-hand side of the field. 4th down, again, Rodgers stares down Lazard, throws it to him. It gets blocked again because they bring a blitz. But that would have been incomplete because the Giants' defender was covering that well. So, 2 downs at the end of the game to tie this game. And you throw 2 times, you know the blitz is coming, you just have these little dump-off passes, just quick little things that just were not working, screens that didn't really work in this game throughout. It just was terrible. You don't need a touchdown. I would have just had someone come across the field on an in-route or something on 3rd down and 2. If you want to throw 2 downs, have someone on an in-route coming across. That way you know you're going to get the first down. You still have a minute left. You still had 2 timeouts left. So it's just the end of the game was terrible play calling by Matt LaFleur and this offense. I'm not upset we lost. I'm upset because I've been saying this for 2 years about Matt LaFleur. You can go back and look. There's a whole bunch of videos. The one that will never leave my mind is that Colts game 2 years ago where we lost because MVS fumbled on a screen pass. And ever since that game, I've been paying attention to screen passes. We do it so much, every game. We do it so much. They never work for us. Yeah, I think one worked for like 5 yards or something today. That was it. But it's the coaching that is absolutely terrible. Yes, Rodgers won back-to-back MVPs. Yes, whatever. We can talk. I mean, people in my stream were debating the whole Brady thing. My argument for why Brady shouldn't have won it is because they didn't really run the ball last year. Versus, Rodgers would still hand the ball off to Jones and A.J. Dillon. Brady wanted to throw. That's why he had like 4,200 yards or whatever it was in total. Because they didn't want to put the hands in Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, whoever was in the backfield last year for them. So but again, that's off topic. But, again, just another game that shows Matt LaFleur does not know what he's doing. No points, again, in the 3rd quarter. Technically no points for the offense in the 4th quarter. Only had a safety because they ran it out of bounds. But this is just... It's terrible. I could go over and we could go through individual performances and whatnot. I could praise the Giants, which the Giants, again, very good day for them. But this is not how you run an offense. And yes, it's worked in the regular season, but it doesn't work in the postseason because you're facing good teams, and the teams have all regular season to point to, okay, well, let's cover this, let's cover that, let's do this, let's do that. And defenses are good in the postseason, usually. 80% of the time, you have good defenses in the postseason. So, just another year of this. I hope the Packers don't extend him because I don't really want Matt LaFleur anymore. I've been sucking it up for, again, 3 seasons and been calling him out for it at least 2 years. But it's just not working in the postseason at all. It's not really working in the regular season. We have these weird games where we don't always, we'll probably make the playoffs. I think the ceiling is the divisional round for the Packers. I don't think maybe wild card, it's I think we can make the playoffs. If Minnesota loses, we have a good chance. But it's just, this is absolutely atrocious. So for now, like the video, share the video around, don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing either the second half of maybe Bears Vikings today, give myself a little bit of time to rest, set everything up. Or I will be doing a 4 o'clock game, or I will be doing tonight's game. I have not decided what game I want to stream yet. But I do want to do another game because I have a lot of time. So again, I'm out of here. Three subs away from 300 subs, so hopefully I hit that in a different stream. Peace.